As you may know from managing your personal finances, a budget is a hypothesis. It's your best guess, your estimate of the costs you think you'll incur during your project. Until the project gets rolling, you won't really know what the actual costs are. It's important then to have some kind of a tracking tool you can use to keep your eye on those actual costs so that at any given time you can see how much is left in your budget and adapt accordingly. You can download this template from this mini module. It makes it easy to do the tracking because the spreadsheet does the math for you. Well, let's see how this plays out with our little scenario of a video project. So we've estimated that the videographer will cost us $250. That's a bargain, by the way. A friend is doing it. If we were to hire a commercial videographer, we'd probably be looking at $1,500 or upwards for a short video. So the thing about our friend is that he charges by the hour and he runs into a little snag in the video editing. So it's actually going to cost us $275. The room booking is also a little bit of an issue. It turns out there was only one of these $25 rooms available in our preferred venue, so we end up spending $85 for that. Now, this means that as we think about music and B-roll, we now have only $140 left as opposed to the $210 we thought we'd have. So at this point, we either have to find more funding or we work within that budget. So let's say we get a bargain on our music at $35. That leaves us $105 for B-roll. Maybe we managed to find some royalty-free stock footage we can use. Because there can be so much variability in the actual costs column, I like to include a notes column in any budget spreadsheet. This is a place where you can anticipate risks that could affect your budget. For instance, with our friend, the videographer, it is a risk that he charges an hourly rate rather than a fixed fee. So there's a risk that he could have to do extra editing, and that could increase the price. With the room booking, the risk might be that there's limited availability in our chosen venue. Now, once we've identified risks, we can also be thinking ahead of plan Bs. So if we know there's only one of those rooms available, what are two or three other options for us? Maybe we don't have to pay $85 for that room because we can think of a friend who has a beautifully decorated apartment and that might be a great place to shoot the video. Or maybe there's some free space on campus that we could get access to, or we could shoot the video outdoors. So as you plan your budget and you're thinking about the costs, also think about factors, risks that could affect those costs, and be thinking creatively already about alternatives, those plan Bs. So at the end of the project, you end up either with a zero balance, which means that you spent all the allocated resources, or with maybe even a little bit of change left over.